So welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I know I just made a video just a moment ago talking about us, going back to mini LED TVs for our main gaming usage and whatnot. But this is a video only for the change of our gaming strategy and the way that we are going to be purchasing games and the platforms that we are going to be playing games on. Now, you already know that Microsoft raised prices for the Xbox Series X and S consoles, as well as their own first-party game lineup. So later on this holiday season, Xbox first-party games are going to be around $80. So pretty much the same price as what Nintendo is basically said has broke, the barrier of game prices. And to an extent, I think Sony's going to be doing the same thing too relatively soon. But this is the way that we're going to be purchasing games and the platforms that we're going to be doing and everything on, with the game prices just going up. Now, $80 is kind of a little bit ridiculous, but as long as the games don't go up to let's say upwards to $100, then I think, to an extent, at least a decent good bit of people will be fine with that. I still think that the game shouldn't be $80, not even alone $70. But then again, I mean, developers do have to make some of their money on some, but at the same time, I really just don't think $80 is the best, way to do it. But because of the idea that they are raising prices of games, and like I said, more than likely Sony's going to do the same thing with their PlayStation first-party games, and even just third-party games are also going to be like, okay, yeah, well, if they're going to do it, so can we. So then every game is going to be almost pretty much $80 within the next year or so. So with that being said, this has got to the point to where this is how we are going to be purchasing games on our whatever particular platforms that we are going to be playing on. Now, over the last 7, 8, or 9 or so years, we have been purchasing games across multiple platforms like PlayStation as well as Xbox, just because, I love to experience the games on both systems, as well as, friends that you can individually play. But then that's where crossplay is finally been taken, or I should say crossplay has been a thing for the last few years. And now more than likely 90% of games that we're getting right now have crossplay on them. And at this point, it's definitely making it a little bit more easier to basically also stick to one platform at least 90-80% of the time. So with all that being said, this is the way that we are going to be purchasing games on all of our platforms. So we have decided that from now on, if we want to pre-order a game, now there's still going to be a select couple or a select few games that we will still get on both Xbox and PlayStation at launch, and one of them I can actually say is going to be Borderlands 4, because I'm definitely, once I beat that game with my friends and such on whatever platform I play on first, which more than likely is going to be PlayStation, but then the friends and us, we're still going to play it because it's still the newest game out or the newest Borderlands out, then I'll be able to start on a new playthrough with them and play the Xbox version and get the achievements. Now, other games like College Football 25, or not 25, but 26, I should say, and Madden 25. I don't know why I'm saying 25 when it's the year 2025. I think that's why I'm saying it. But Madden 26 and College Football 26, those are games that I think that we're just going to buy directly on PlayStation 5. Considerably, the PlayStation 5 is still a very good, powerful console. And because we also have the PlayStation 5 Pro, it's also going to be the best version to play those games all together. And if we want to play Xbox games, or well, I should say just games on Xbox, kind of like some, games, then that's where we're going to have Game Pass Ultimate, that we're going to be paying $20 or $22 whenever they raise the price, or however much that they're going to do. That's where we're going to switch to Game Pass Ultimate. So that way, if we want to play single player games or just games online multiplayer like Call of Duty, then we're going to have pretty much Game Pass Ultimate, and we could buy those games on the PlayStation, whereas we're basically only paying for one copy of a game, but still being able to play on the other system too because of Game Pass Ultimate. Now, this ain't going to be with every single game, but there definitely be a decent selection of games. Now, Call of Duty is a game that absolutely is going to be on Game Pass Ultimate, that we will purchase and pre-order the PlayStation 5 version, so that way we can play the PS5 Pro version. But then if we are on Xbox and we want to play it on Xbox and whatnot to still play Xbox, then we're going to have it through pretty much Game Pass Ultimate. So all of these price hikes and everything going on right now is why we're changing our gaming purchase strategy to basically just buy the games on one platform. And then if we want to buy some of them on the other platform, then we would just wait till basically a huge sale goes on for like those games, like 3-6 months to a year or however long, till we can actually afford, or whenever that there's a good, sale on them. So like for an example, like College Football 26, we'll probably buy that on Xbox later on after it releases, when it actually goes on sale. Like currently right now, you can get College Football 25 for basically PlayStation or Xbox. Well, I actually take it back. It might not be on its sale price anymore, but it was originally on sale just a little bit ago. If it ain't, it was on sale for basically $13.99, which is actually a huge deal for still to the newest, college football game out on the market right now. So that is what I think that we are going to be doing when it comes to like purchasing games, and just, instead of saving money with everything just going up. Because I mean, $80, if you times that by 2 with taxes, you're almost paying $200 for one game on both systems. So when the games were like $60, you were basically only paying like $120, 120 some dollars for basically one game on two systems. So relatively almost just $100. But now, if you want to buy a game on both systems, now it's going to cost you almost, with tax and everything, $200. Like we're talking 170 some plus dollars. Yeah, that's actually insane right now. So this is just like ridiculous. So with that being said, this is the way that we are going to be purchasing our games from now on. There's going to be fewer games that we're going to buy across both systems, and majority of the games that are going to only be purchased on one system will have Game Pass Ultimate if they go on there, and then we can wait for a sale if we want them on Xbox. But as this being said, this is basically us confirming that the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro is honestly going to be our default console that we're going to be playing the most games on and buying the most games on, because of the prices and everything going up. If we want the Xbox versions, then they'll either be on Game Pass Ultimate, or we will buy them later on when they go on a huge discount sale price of either 50% off or more. So that is going to be our new game strategy of the way that we purchase games and whatnot. So you let us know in the comment section down below if this is something that you honestly agree with, if this is actually smart, that what we're doing, because of the fact that game prices are just constantly going up, and now games being $80, or well, I should say that are going to be $80 relatively soon. So let us know in the comment section down below if this is actually a smart thing that we're doing, and if you are somebody that also loves to play both Xbox and PlayStation platforms, and if something like this is actually making you change just as well, you let us know in the comment section down below. And hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. It just takes 2 seconds, so you can stay up to date with basically gaming and tech videos on the channel. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So hope you enjoy it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.